Alan Wake, an action horror adventure game that was developed in the Xbox 360 era of video game development. Now this was the golden age of horror games, when horror games were being produced left, right and center. You couldn't get enough of them, and Alan Wake provided quite an interesting, immersive and atmospheric experience when there was such a large surplus of horror games to choose from. Now, since its original release and the release of its extended independent DLC, Alan Wake American Nightmare, which is what you're seeing in the background here, there hasn't really been any word, and it's been completely off the radar. However, in a recent investor report, it has been announced that the IP rights to Alan Wake have been provided back to the original developer, meaning the original developers are now free to do and choose where to proceed with this franchise. Now, the fact that they've got the IP rights back doesn't really implicate or indicate anything alone, but there's something that's pretty interesting. Sam Lake, who is a writer as well as creative director at Remedy Games, has made a tweet in which he's very happy that Remedy Games has regained the IP to Alan Wake. Now, considering he's a writer and creative director for the actual series and he's really happy about this, my only assumption can be that he's going to be talking to some people about a possible sequel to the game in any possible context. Now, Alan Wake has quite an interesting universe. It's got a well-crafted character, as well as a plethora of scary creatures to encounter as you play. So, I would actually like to see a modern sequel of this, and I do hope that eventually these IP rights do go down the road and end up being developed into a full-time game, and we get to see a trailer at, say, E3 in 2021 maybe. But now that Remedy Games has all the rights back, we could have another good horror game to bring life back to the survival horror genre. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I know a lot of people actually did play this game, and I'd like to hear if you want a sequel being produced or not. Should we go forward, or should we just leave this series alone? Or you can go feed a local sheep. I hope you've had a beautiful day, as always anyway. Take it easy, and peace.